Hey, Mr. Front Handshake here, and welcome to the channel where today, boy oh boy, do we have the stimulus news for you. First, let's kick it off by talking about Trump and executive action. I got a video here in the back we're going to be watching here shortly, but before, I'm going to go ahead and set this up a little bit. So, we have 2 more days in the week left. I'm shooting this video, it's 11:40 at night. By the time I edit it and so on and so forth, it'll probably be on tomorrow, but let's just pretend like it's still August 5th when you see this video. More than likely it's going to be August 6th. But here we go. So Trump's talking about if we can't get an agreement by this Friday, which there's going to be a recess after that, but they have already canceled and there will not be going on recess the following week. Here's why. Good news. Stimulus checks hitting your accounts, my account, your account, everyone's accounts, in about roughly 2.5 weeks if we can get everyone to quit fighting in the sandbox, pulling hair, spitting, throwing sand in each other's eyes, and get this thing done and on the desk for Trump to sign. So this Friday, they're expected to come to an agreement. Rumors at the water cooler are saying that they're this close to getting it. The main things that are getting ready to keep it rich is this. Democrats want $1 trillion for bailout money for states. Trump and Republicans are saying, no, not doing it. That's our red line that we're not willing to cross because it's not our fault that states that have been poorly ran and poorly mismanaged get bailout money. That's not a direct cause from the corona. So with that being said, they also have a red line that they don't want to be crossed. We want $600 a week stimulus packages for unemployment passed and extended to January 31st. So they've been back and forth with talks of $200 per week plus, what your state gives you. Now they're talking about even up to $400, $500. But Trump is like, look, guys, I'm tired of the fighting. If we don't have an agreement by this Friday, I'm prepared to use executive action to do the following. Go ahead and extend the no evictions. Go ahead and extend unemployment $600 boost. And go ahead and pass a stimulus check, $1,200, and then $500 for dependents, and a payroll tax holiday of roughly about 7.5%. Well, if he does go ahead and passes the payroll tax holiday, yes, he can do that. But down the road, they're going to have to vote in Congress if we are going to have to pay that back or not. That's if executive action takes place, and they don't just go ahead and quit the bickering and the fighting and get something passed. So quickly, I want to go ahead and get into this video, and we'll go a little bit further.
Bans aside, we would reach an agreement very quickly. It would happen very quickly. In the meantime, my administration is exploring executive actions to provide protections against eviction. Eviction's a big problem, very unfair to a lot of people. It wasn't their fault that this virus came from a faraway land.
I want to go ahead and pause right here just for a moment. I want to throw in the forbearance as well. Yes, right now there's no evictions. Technically, your landlord can still file for that eviction, but nothing can happen right now because of everything that's going on. But let's talk about mortgages. Well, I don't pay rent, I own a home. You can get up to 12 months forbearance on your home. You can get a few months on your vehicle. You can also get forbearance on your credit card payments right now. I've talked about that before in a previous video. In another video, I'll dig deeper, a little bit more to that, how to approach your bank, how to get that forbearance. Quickly, I want to talk about it though. You can first go and ask for 6 months of forbearance. You don't have to prove any documentations if the bank asks you for it, other than you saying, I've been affected negatively by COVID. I've not had my job, I've lost it, I haven't been working, I don't have any income right now, whatever the case may be. You get 6 months up front, you can get another 6 months extension after that, 12 months. And what they do, they'll take those payments and put it on the end of the loan for you, kind of lets you get straight back out and back on your feet. So back to tenants real quick. Technically right now, the evictions are rolling. About a week and a half ago, that law is stopped. And I guess there's some stuff going on right now, kind of, some mud in the water, they would say. It's not too clear when you look into it with all these evictions going on. So Congress really needs to, let's get this passed by Friday. That way by next Friday, we can get it signed and get everything going on, because there's going to be a massive crash in the housing market. All the real estate industries, renting, mortgages, whatever. If we don't get something done, a lot of people are going to be out on the street. Who cares about that? It's not you, it's not your problem. You're fine, you're at home. Well, homeless shelters is probably not the best place to be right now to fight this epidemic that's going on right now. I would think that, you know, cases be a little bit higher, everyone all huddled together in one place. Not that there's nothing wrong with homeless, or if that's where you are. I've been there before. I've got myself out of that situation. But, you know, you can't really do much social distancing in that situation, right? All right, let's get back into it.
As
Also, really quick. And right now with the evictions going on, if you're a landlord and you know you're not able to pay your rent, you talk, you know, they can't go back and say, hey, you haven't paid me rent for 6 months. Now this is over with. I need 6 months of back rent paid up or I'm evicting you. That can't happen right now either. Especially if your landlord has taken mortgage forbearance and now he doesn't have a payment. So then he, you know, shouldn't have a need really to have a payment from you and then kick you out because you haven't made the payments that's already been in forbearance forgiven. Anyways, all right, back to the video.
well as additional relief to those who are unemployed as a result of the virus. Very importantly, I'm also looking at a term-limited suspension of the payroll tax, something that is great support from many sides, especially some of our top economists and some people that we have great respect for. So we're looking at a suspension of the payroll tax. The Democrats are primarily interested in a $1 trillion bailout of the poorly run states. We have some states and cities, you know them all. We don't have to go through names, but they've been very poorly run over the years. And we can't go along with the bailout money. We're not going to go along with that, especially since it's not COVID related. Earlier today, I met with a great governor, Arizona Governor Doug Ducey. Has really done a fantastic job beyond even the COVID situation, which you've been reading about as it pertains to Arizona. A state that is a model for applying a science-based approach to the decreasing cases and hospitalizations without implementing.
Right. So enough of that. We kind of see where Trump's ready to go. Like I said, he's ready to say, look, you guys can't quit fighting and bickering and get this done by Friday, get it on my desk for me to sign it next Friday so I can get the money to the people. I'm ready to just go ahead and use my presidential hayah and get it done. Now, I'm not saying I'm for Trump, I'm against Trump, I'm not saying I'm Republican, I'm saying I'm Democrat. What I'm saying is I'm for the people. I'm ready to get this money out and to get everybody back on their feet. I'm sure there's a lot of people who want to pay their rent, who want to pay their mortgages, that don't want to take forbearance. I know Americans are hard-working people. They don't want a handout. They just want some relief, which is what this bill should get ready to do for us really quick. So anyways, if you don't mind, down below, make sure you leave a comment. If you like the content, hit a thumbs up. Please subscribe. And quickly, don't forget, within the first 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to go through the comments and pick a lucky winner. That one, you'll win a $100 Amazon gift card. Two, an Apple $100 gift card. Whichever winner that I pick, I'll make sure I contact you and make sure that every time you leave a comment that you put your email there as well so I can contact you and we'll get those cards out to you, whichever one you prefer. And as always, thanks for watching the channel. And in the next videos that'll be coming up, we're going to get into real estate, we're going to get into taxes, we're going to get into how to open a business without paying a lawyer $1 billion to do it, how you can do it yourself out of pocket for roughly about $300. Get your LLC, S Corp, whatever it is you want to do, sole proprietorship, how to do things like that, and how to obtain wealth. Thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.